Welcome back to Sports Extra, and in the last half of the show, we're going to be discussing football. The FIFA Women's World Cup now has a new champion. Let's take a look at this report and then come back.
Olga Carmona's well-taken strike in the first half was all La Roja needed as they put up a solid and strong performance, with the Jennifer Hermoso penalty saved in the second time. It was a fascinating.
Well, there you have it. The new champions of women's football, Spain, and deservingly as well. To discuss this further, in studios, we've been joined by football analyst and Mr. Prediction, who got it 110% right, Saad Khalid. Assalamu alaikum, Saad. How are you?
Sam, thank you for having me once again.
Congratulations, first of all. I think I'm a spot-on prediction when it comes to the game as well. And you did say England stronger, but you had a hunch of Spain. But talk us through this game. Eventually, it has been a game that, the difference was just one goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, an absorbing month-long tournament of high-quality football came to an end with obviously Spain crowned as the champions. Not to take anything away from England, I'm still really firm on this fact that England was a very strong team, but Spain, this was not the same Spain which actually lost to Japan 4 goals to 0. This was a really different Spain. Obviously, they did show some glimpses of what they can do in the semi-final. But what display of high quality football! I mean, I was really impressed. Basically, this team of Spain, they actually reminded me of what men's team did in 2008 in the Euros, and they actually brought an influence in the world of football. And different teams, different clubs try to adopt that approach. I have a very different sort of an understanding regarding fundamentals of football. I want our viewers to go through something with this. If you can see the screen, if I compare,
hold it in front of you, yeah. So
if I can
we could zoom
do it
in
like this.
Yeah,
if I compare Spain with England, what Spain wasn't hesitant to do was that they were not hesitant to hold the ball. I mean, no sort of urgency was seen throughout the 90 minutes. They wanted to keep the ball. They wanted to wait. They wanted to make England make the first move. And then, if you can see the defense line, 4 players over here, 3 over there. I mean, Spain has a very different approach. These are basically called the fundamentals of modern football. It's like a committee. They don't want to play the long ball to their midfielders and then take the ball from the word go. No, they want to play on the ground. They want to play on the ground. They want to give short passes. They want to play one-to-one. They want to take it away like this. Like, for example, they want to take it like this. They want that their team should start from their move should start from the defense line, and that's what majorly made the difference.
Olga Carmona has got to be one of the greatest footballers that Spanish women's football has produced. We just saw that clinical gameplay that was made. I mean, talk about scoring a goal. The gameplay was absolutely superb. They took the ball. I mean, 3 girls trying to mark one English player. They marked her successfully, got the ball over to the left wing, and then comes in and I mean, clutch football. Talk us through that finish that she just made with that goal as well.
That was a remarkable finish, and she's a superstar. I mean, she did remarkably well in the semi-final as well. But obviously, it wasn't really a happy day for her. Obviously, as she lost her father. But what I'm trying to say here is that she's got a lot of potential, and that's gonna make. I mean, I was actually talking to someone today that this Spain is going to be some team which is going to challenge even US in 2027. I mean, with the likes of Teresa, Aitana, and Olga herself, they're gonna be turning out to some team which will be really hard to beat. So whatever she did, I mean, the way she led as well, that was also important.
Exemplary. I think the sheer difference between the possession style of football, 58 to 42%, and then the pass accuracy almost to 81% for Spain. And we could see, I think, for those of us who saw the entire match, that the strategy was plain and simple: frustrate the Lionesses and wear them out as much as you can. And that's what we saw.
And that is what is the purpose of it. I mean, 485 passes were completed by Spain. I mean, I don't remember if men's team ever did that from Spain. I mean, that was just amazing. And that is what urges the other team to, to make a move. Obviously, England was also good. I mean, they hit the bar in the first half, but obviously they did not let the Spain did not, the Spaniards did not let England, you know.
Oh, what could have
Beat on.
England done better tactically as far as the game is concerned?
I think they should have completed more passes. They should have waited. They should have allowed their players to make a move. I mean, just look at the dominance of Spain in the second half. Their coach had to start with 4 defenders instead of 3. I mean, that was a great moment in this final, this remarkable final, which will go down in the history, and it will prove that Spain has got potential in the women's football as well.
Do you think the English probably, let that aura of being one of the best in the World Cup get to them? Because I think for them, the playing strategy was probably that they're going to overpower Spain in every aspect of the game immediately. And that's what probably cost them the World Cup this time.
Yeah, probably, because obviously with these bookmark statements, everyone had their eyes on England, and I wouldn't call it an upset, but actually everyone was anticipating England to win, and the Spaniards were just too good for England in the second half, especially.
Second half indeed was something that we obviously talk about, and like I said, that the sheer numbers that we see is something that give us. And let's be honest, Saad, if you look at men's football, women's football now, and especially the club culture or the youth structure in Spain right now for football. One thing is for sure, that the nursery they're producing for both men and women football is interestingly got to be the best in the world right now.
Absolutely, they're actually beginning from the school structure. They're actually promoting their kids to play international football, and that is a sign of a great football nation.
Yeah,
that
great
is always a
football
good
nation.
sign.
What's your prediction about Olga Carmona now? What's in her for the future?
I think she's going to go a long way, and she's actually going to. I'm actually expecting her to lead the same team in the next World Cup.
Probably that is what we see. But Saad, thank you very much for joining us, and once again, congratulations for getting predictions right, 100%. And Spain, deservingly the champions of the world. When you talk about women's football, they've outclassed England in every aspect of the game. I mean, it came to a frustration where I saw such foul tackles from English side that I couldn't believe what they're trying to do, but they weren't able to pull off anything. Every trick that they were trying was being notched onto the side by this Spanish line of defense, and I think the way they've done it is not something that you would have wanted in the final, because you expect some more goals, some more competition. But then again, I think that one goal and the way she did that, finished Carmona, it would be a historic goal for the entire World Cup, one of the best that has been scored in the World Cup as well. Congratulations to Spain, hard luck for the Lionesses. That wraps it up from me and the entire team. Until our next show, it's goodbye for now.